One Zambia, One Nation. Thanks for joining us on Zanis News today, the 25th of August, 2022. To present, my name is Juliet Mutale. The headlines: preparations for Kulamba traditional ceremony advance. Absence of police posts worry authorities. Plus, Kipushi border in need of FRA satellite depot. The news in detail. All is set for this year's Kulamba traditional ceremony of the Chewa-speaking people of Eastern Province. This ceremony, which will be held this Saturday, August 27, 2022, has excited residents who are not only enjoying the event, but seize the opportunity to trade in various goods and services. Here's a report.
All is set for this year's Kulamba traditional ceremony of the Chewa-speaking people to be held in Katete district of Eastern Province. The ceremony, last held in 2019, following the outbreak of COVID-19 in 2020 to 2021, is expected to draw Chewas from Zambia, Malawi and Mozambique. Katete district is already a hive of activities, with locals ready to cash in with opportunities the ceremony will bring. Government says the district is set and measures have been put in place to host the event.
Aware that the dangers of the COVID-19 that we can, that our people maybe can be exposed to. Now, we have created centers in all the health facilities where COVID-19 is being tested. At the arena, at the Kulamba Mukaika Arena, where the Kulamba ceremony is happening, we have put up 4 centers where COVID is being tested and people are being educated. We are also distributing the masks.
And a check at Mukaika, the arena where the ceremony will take place, found final preparations being done.
For the ceremony, you can see the mood of the chiefs. The dancers, those who will be giving us entertainment, are set for the event. We got ready a long time ago. Now what you are seeing is just the entertainment part of it. Most of the chiefs have arrived from Malawi. I think Malawi team, maybe very few have remained, but by today, this evening, everybody will be here. Mozambique people are expected this afternoon. They started off yesterday from Tete province. And the Zambian chiefs, they are all here.
This year's celebration of this cultural heritage is expected to be bigger and unique following the 2-year break. Reporting for Zanis News, I'm Brian Swisha in Katete district.
From the eastern part of the country, we take you to Western Province, where over 1,200 victims that were affected by floods last rainy season have been assisted with assorted materials by the Center for Infectious Disease Research in Zambia under a project called Western Zambia Storm Ana Relief. Darlington Kabambe now gives us the following details.
Government remains committed to fighting poverty and nutritional status in various communities in Western Province. Senanga District Commissioner Zita Sparo has appealed to the people in the district to support the New Dawn government led by President Hakainde Hichilema.
Would like to urge our people to support the current government so that we continue receiving such things through the New Dawn in conjunction with Siders and Ovumi. Our people are able to receive these goods, and to our people that are here, would want to urge them to go and utilize the goods. They are not for sale, but for their own consumption. At least those that are malnourished, maybe their bodies can at least be resuscitated.
And Clement Monga is the Center for Infectious Disease Research in Zambia representative.
I'm here under a project we are calling Western Zambia Storm Ana Relief Project, which we are implementing in collaboration with Obomi Prisons Initiatives, Zambia and Denmark. And this project was funded by the Danish government through a civil society organization called SISU, and we are working with Obomi on this project, Obomi being our all-weather friend.
Mr. Monga said the project has supported 1,200 flood victims in 4 districts of Western Province.
So we have 28 households in Nkeema, 27 households in Kaoma, 40 households in Senanga here, and 59 households in Mwandi were reached.
Darlington Kabambe reporting in Senanga District, Western Province.
Thank you, Darlington, for that report from Senanga District. Now, in health news, health experts from African countries have convened in Lusaka to find interventions on enhancing detection of tuberculosis in children at an early stage. This follows a study on tuberculosis that reveals that detection of the disease in children is only done after screening for other possible ailments. We have details in this report.
Over 200,000 children die from tuberculosis worldwide annually. Children with tuberculosis are reported not to be diagnosed early due to late identification of the disease. This is a source of concern by the health practitioners and stakeholders who have gathered to find a solution for enhanced early detection under a research project dubbed TB Speed.
The biggest problems that whereas it's easy to identify TB in adults, because you can do, when the adult has symptoms of TB, they can do specific TB tests, and then it can be easily identified. But the challenge is that it's always very difficult to identify TB when it occurs in a child.
International project manager for TB Speed says tuberculosis screening in children needs to be decentralized.
For this particular study that we did, the decentralization study, whose aim was to make sure that a diagnosis for TB of children is also done in the lower health facility.
University Teaching Hospital pediatrician Veronica Mlenga says that cost-effective and sample collection are a challenge.
Recent evidence shows that about 23% of children with severe pneumonia end up being treated for TB disease. So this study was assessing a systematic early detection for TB for all those children who were presenting with severe pneumonia.
Evelyn Bewe, Zanis in Lusaka.
Still in the news tonight, Luapula Province Acting Commanding Officer Daniel Mseteka has appealed to the local authority to reconsider completing the construction of a police post in Milenge District, which has stalled since 2018. Linda Mupemo has the rest of the story.
For a long time now, the Zambia Police Department in Milenge District has been using this structure as an office and a cell at the same time. In 2015, government embarked on the construction of a police station and 3 staff houses in the area. However, the works, which were being done by Lamosa Construction Company, stalled in 2016. The construction works briefly resumed in 2018 and reached wall plate level before stalling due to lack of funding. Luapula Province Commanding Officer has inspected the incomplete project.
If CDF possibly can be channeled towards the completion of this building, the better. By that, it will mean that there will also be increase of manpower here to police the entire area. You know, we're just bordering with the Congo DR here. So we need our boundaries to be well secured by having a lot of manpower here.
The officer in charge, the CIO, they are using one room. When we have attained the district status, then men and women in uniforms, they will be promoted to the rank befitting the district status. So hence this building is very important. So let me assure you that as district administration, we are going to make sure that this infrastructure is completed.
Meanwhile, the local authority is ready to fund the project using Constituency Development Fund. Linda Mupemo, Zanis, Milenge District, Luapula Province.
This time around, we move to Northwestern Province. Solwezi East Member of Parliament, Alex Katakwe, has called on the Food Reserve Agency, FRA, to set up a satellite depot at Kipushi border. Dr. Katakwe says local people living near the border are made to travel about 120 kilometers to the nearest FRA satellite depot. Mwenge Chisandi has the details.
Residents of Mushindamo district at Kipushi border have for many years been facing challenges in selling their maize as taken to Democratic Republic of Congo is termed as exporting. But these locals have had no food reserve agency depot where they can sell their commodity.
As locals of Chief Musaka, Chikola, to talk of what part of Mulonga, we have been relying on this border market from the time of memorial. We have been selling our commodities using this very facility. So, as at now, we don't have even a satellite depot for FRA where we can sell our commodities.
Government and area member of parliament in the district are trying to find a solution to this problem.
So we have resolved that the local people in Mushindamo, in Chief Chikola, Chief Karilele, Chief Mulonga, Chief Mjimanzo, when they bring their products here, maize, popcorns, such kind of things which are not restricted, they just need to come with permit, and we'll be bringing the DACO.
Musaka and Chikola area, the nearest satellite depot, it is 130 kilometers away, and they have to pass through another district to access this satellite depot. We are doing so that when they have the satellite depot in Chikola and Musaka, it will help them, and they will stop selling the maize in the nearest Congo border.
Sandy Mwenge for Zanis in Mushindamo district, Northwestern Province.
Still in the western part of the country, Minister of Small and Medium Enterprise Development, Elias Mubanga, has advised all line ministries to facilitate the successful implementation of Constituency Development Fund (CDF) projects by working together with the local authorities. Mr. Mbanga stressed that government departments should be able to identify gaps in the implementation of the projects. Benson Whitaker has the details.
He visited Northwestern Province to interact with government line ministries and the business community on the various empowerment programs available that will contribute in the country's economic recovery agenda. Small-scale and medium enterprises minister Elias Mubanga, flanked by officers from the Citizens Economic Empowerment Commission, was recently in Kabompo district, where he interacted with heads of government department and the business community. Mr. Mubanga, during a courtesy call on Kabompo District Commissioner Herbert Chinyanga, had this to say.
You know, we need to hear your challenges. When I'm sitting here, then I'm looking at you, then you are able to address some of these issues. So the major thing I need, and especially why I need to chat with you, is that you are the implementing team in the district. And you need to work as a team. Why we are having those bottlenecks in the CDF, it's because the other sector of government, the other department of government, they feel and they think this is their money. CDF is for the people of Kabompo. It's not for the council.
And speaking at the same event, Kabompo District Commissioner gave an update on the existing cooperatives and some challenges being faced by the district.
Kabompo district has a total number of 327 registered number of cooperatives. 57 of them were just newly registered. The district has a total number of 11 solar milling plants, and all are in operational.
The minister further assured the district commissioner and officers the efforts that government is undertaking in resolving some of the challenges being faced by the district.
Departments, just like ministers, we haven't bought ourselves vehicles because we don't have the money. So what we're encouraging is that, in fact, there's a suggestion. Your line ministry write to them if there are vehicles, which are lying down in ministries, because some of these vehicles.
For Zanis News, Benson Whitaker, Kabompo District in Northwestern Province.
Dangote Group of Companies has embarked on an initiative to appreciate its customers with weekly cash gifts as part of the company's corporate social responsibility. About 40 of its clients will walk away with a 1,000 kwacha every week as direct benefits for supporting the company. Details in this report from the Copperbelt province.
Dangote Group of Companies has continued to play its role of paying back to the community in which it operates through its corporate social responsibility. Masaiti District Council on the Copperbelt has been the host of the multinational conglomerate cement plant since 2015. As part of its corporate social responsibility, the company has been running a promotional campaign dubbed Paka Paka to appreciate its clients and the community. Masaiti Council Chairperson Andrew Lumano is happy that Dangote is sharing its profits with the community.
I'm very excited to have witnessed this Paka Paka draw. And for that matter, this company is based in our district, Masaiti. So as a district, we are excited that we are able to give back to the people through Dangote.
The plant produces 42.5 grade cement for the local market and exports to mining regions of the Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda.
Of Dangote, I can only say that our philosophy is giving back to the society. Right from the investment Dangote Group has made in Zambia and to the point today, that is our main motto and philosophy. This Paka Paka draw is also about giving back to the consumers, to the people of Zambia awards. And in Masaiti in particular, we are doing a lot of work in terms of empowering the local people, giving them education. We recently renovated classrooms and laboratories in the Lupala mixed school.
The cement company is also building a skills development center in Chief Chwala's chiefdom. Kwachi Chanda for Zanis in Masaiti District.
Katuba constituency Member of Parliament Mwabashike Nkulukusa has expressed delight that the area has recorded various infrastructure development which will greatly benefit people in the area. We have more in this report.
The people of Katuba constituency have celebrated the one-year anniversary of President Hakainde Hichilema's tenure in office in style. For the Member of Parliament who led the commemorations, there is reason to celebrate the successes scored even at constituency level. The legislator highlighted the completion of a mother's shelter at Shifwankula Health Center and the police post, which is still under construction, both being CDF projects. Other projects, though non-CDF, include the ongoing construction of a 3x3 classroom block and some already complete classrooms done in partnership with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints at Shifwankula Primary School.
In the 1 year that I have been in office, we have built some extra classrooms, more especially at Shifwankula, with the help of a donor. We are now building the 3, which is 3x3, 3 of them, meaning 9 classrooms. We have also built a kindergarten classroom, and we have also provided water reticulation to 2 schools in the constituency and 2 communities in the constituency. We have lobbied for a hospital. Katuba has never had a hospital, a level 1 hospital. Right now, as I am talking, the hospital is at foundation level.
This has cheered the head teacher at Shifwankula Primary School.
For last year, we had 3,000 total, 3,145, the whole school. For this year, we have 5,000 plus learners in the school against 17 classrooms. But with the coming in of the church, it's really indeed a great relief to my side as well as the community.
The Chwambo Council chairperson has attributed the success to teamwork.
Having a very good and healthy relationship with all these people around makes us to achieve the intended goal for which we were elected for development.
Mtalakani for Zanis News in Katuba, Central Province.
Finally, in the news tonight, Local Government and Rural Development Permanent Secretary in charge of Technical Services, Nicholas Piri, has urged district commissioners and local authorities not to derail public services through personal differences. Details in the following report.
Local Government Permanent Secretary, Technical Services, Nicholas Piri, has urged district commissioners and local authorities not to derail public service delivery by putting aside their personal differences and ensure that they work for the communities.
And so we are not fair to these communities when the DCs and the mayors and the council secretaries and the town clerks begin, because of sometimes personal issues, begin to derail public service delivery when a child is sitting on the floor, when a mother is giving birth under a tree because there's no maternity wing.
And Muchinga Province Permanent Secretary Henry Mkungule says coordination by DCs and local authorities is not an option.
This meeting, colleagues, goes beyond the coordination of the Constituency Development Fund. Therefore, coordination as well as collaboration is of paramount importance between district administration and local authorities. It is not an option at all.
What we have also learned today is it is very important for our offices, especially the office of the area MP, the office of the council chairperson, the office of the district commissioner to work together. Because if we're able to work together, the progress is going to be felt and seen at grassroots level.
Peggy Gutinho for Zanis in Mpika, Muchinga Province.
As we end the news tonight, we take a look at the stories that made headlines. Preparations for Kulamba traditional ceremony advance. Absence of police post worry authorities. And Kipushi border in need of FRA satellite depot. Thank you for staying with us. Now remember, we are one Zambia, one nation. My name is Juliet Mtala saying bye-bye and pleasant viewing.